Most guys ruin their buzz cut because they think it is too simple. But there are actually many variations, and each depends on your face shape and hair texture. So getting the right one is very important. And in this video, I'll show you how to turn the most basic haircut in the world into a clean, professional look that suits your head shape, highlights your features, and makes you look effortlessly sharp. By the end, you will know how to get every buzz cut variation. So without any further ado, let's get into it. Now, if you've never had a buzz cut before, you might think it is just one style. But that's not true. There are actually different types of buzz cuts, and each one gives off a different vibe. The barber's technique also changes a little depending on which variation you want. So before you go to the barber shop, let's quickly understand what different types of buzz cuts are. When you walk into the barber shop and say, "I want a buzz cut," the first thing a barber does is ask, "What number guard do you want?" The number basically controls how short the clippers will cut your hair. For example, a number 1 guard leaves your hair about 1/8 of an inch long, super short and tight. A number 2 or 3 gives a slightly fuller look, which is great if you want just a little texture on top. Now let's talk about the main buzz cut styles. Firstly, there is the induction cut, which is the shortest version. Same length overall, usually done with no guard or number 1. It is the style soldiers get when they first join the military. It is bold, minimal, and gives a very clean, disciplined look. If you want a no-maintenance, wash-and-go style, I recommend going with this one. Then there is burr cut, which keeps the same length all around but slightly longer than the induction. It should be done with a number 2 guard. You still get that uniform look, but with a bit more coverage. Next, we've got the crew cut, which is technically a buzz variation but a bit more shaped. Here, the top is kept slightly longer, while the sides and back are faded down shorter. It gives a structured, athletic look. Then there is the high and tight, which you will often see in military styles. The barber leaves a small patch of hair on top but shaves the sides and back almost completely down. It is bold, sharp, and really defines the head shape. And finally, the buzz fades, which is super popular right now. It blends the clean buzz look with the gradual fade on the side, low fade, mid fade, or high fade, depending on how dramatic you want it. This one gives a modern, trendy finish that looks good with any face shape if it is done right. Alright, now that you know the styles, let's get into the actual barber tutorial and see how a professional would do the buzz cut from the start to finish. So imagine you just walked into the barber shop. The barber will start with clean, dry hair. It is very important that the hair is dry because wet hair can stick down and make the clipper cut unevenly. The barber will first comb your hair in every direction to lift it up and make sure there are no tangles. This step is really important as it makes sure the clippers move smoothly without snagging or missing uneven patches. If your hair is longer, the barber will first trim it down using scissors or clippers without a guard just to remove bulk. Clippers will struggle with longer hair and might pull instead of cutting cleanly, so it is better to reduce the length first. Once that is done, the barber will choose the right guard size based on which buzz cut variation you are going for. Let's say you want a standard buzz that is equal in length all over. Your barber will attach the guard you want, for example, a number 1 if you want an induction cut or a number 2 if you want a burr cut, and start at the front hairline. They will move the clipper slowly against the direction of hair growth. That means if your hair grows downwards, they'll move the clippers upward. They'll go section by section, front, sides, crown, and back, making sure every area gets the same even cut. Now, one very important tip that separates a professional buzz from a patchy DIY cut is clipper control. A skilled barber will use smooth, overlapping strokes so there is no uneven spot or visible line. They will also constantly brush off the loose hair and check the lighting to make sure everything looks even. Around the crown area, where hair grows in different directions, they'll move the clipper in multiple angles to catch every strand. Once the entire head is evenly buzzed, the barber will take off the guard and clean up the edges using the bare clippers. The neckline, around the ears, and the temple area will be sharpened up for a cleaner finish. This is where the buzz cut really starts looking polished, even though its simple, clean lines make a big difference. If you ask for a fade buzz cut, the process changes a little. In that case, your barber will start by fading the sides. Let's say you want a low fade. They'll begin with no guard or a number 0 around the bottom edge, usually near the sideburns and neckline. line. Then they'll switch to number 1 guard and blend it upward a bit higher, keeping their hand light and flicking the wrist outward at the end of each motion. This helps to create that gradual fade transition. After that, they'll move to a number 2 or number 3 guard as they go further up toward the top of the head. In the end, they'll make sure the fade looks smooth and balanced on both sides. For a high and tight, they'll do almost the same thing but make the fade much higher, stopping around the upper side of the head while leaving a patch of short hair on top. The contrast here is what gives it that military sharpness. For the crew cut, they'll switch things up a bit. Instead of buzzing everything the same length, they'll start with a number 4 or number 5 on top, then blend down the sides using smaller guards like number 2 or number 1. They'll taper the edges and neckline to make it cleaner. This gives a bit more shape and dimension while still keeping the haircut easy to maintain. Now let's talk about which buzz cut works best for your face shape and hair type. If you have a round face, I would recommend a buzz fade or a high and tight because it adds height on the top and makes your face look longer and sharper. For guys with square or angular faces, the classic even buzz or crew cut works great. It highlights your jawline and gives a balanced masculine look. If you've got an oval face, honestly, you can pull off any buzz variation. For long faces, a mid-fade buzz cut helps keep proportions even. As for hair texture, buzz cuts work well for almost everyone, but they do show your scalp more clearly if you have thinner hair. So if you're worried about that, I recommend going for a slightly longer buzz, like a number 3 or number 4. For coarse or thick hair, the shorter buzz looks cleaner and sharper because it lies flat against the scalp. Now that you've got the buzz cut, let's talk about maintenance. The best part about this haircut is that it is super low effort. You don't need to style it daily or spend money on products, but that doesn't mean zero care. You should wash your scalp regularly. I suggest using a gentle shampoo 2 to 3 times a week to keep oil buildup away, or apply a light moisturizer or beard oil on the scalp to keep it hydrated and prevent flakiness. If you want to keep your buzz looking sharp, plan on touching it up every 2 to 3 weeks. Hair grows about half an inch per month, so by week 3, you'll start losing that fresh edge. Most barbers recommend coming in for a quick shape up or rebuzz around that time. Or if you've got a clipper at home, you can easily maintain it yourself. Just make sure to go over it evenly and clean up your edges with a trimmer. If you don't know your perfect hairstyle, watch this video next, where I have shared practical steps to find your perfect hairstyle.